What's up, Money Rebels? Welcome back to the Debt Sucks podcast, the place where we say the things you're not supposed to say out loud. You know, like, I'm drowning in credit card debt. My checking account has commitment issues. And I'm 33 and still Googling what the hell an HSA is. Well, I'm Ben Matthews, bankruptcy attorney, truth teller, and professional dream wrecker of shady lenders and predatory payment plans. Last week, we asked the question the internet doesn't want you to ask. Everyone's got a side hustle. Should you? We broke down the pressure to monetize every hobby, the truth behind burnout disguised as ambition, and why peace is greater than profit when your plate is already full. Spoiler alert. Just because everyone else is selling candles, flipping sneakers, or doing DoorDash doesn't mean you have to. If your plan is working and your soul is intact, you're not behind, you're ahead. And this week, we're digging even deeper into the money shame spiral. The topic, 7 money words you're not supposed to say in public. Why? Because silence keeps people stuck. Whispering your financial problems like it's Fight Club only makes it harder to fix them. So today, we're ripping the duct tape off your wallet and saying the quiet parts out loud. So let's go. Segment 1. The 7 money words you can't say out loud. Let's dive into the words that make people squirm faster than someone asking, "So what's your rent?" Debt. Oh no, the D word. We whisper it like it's contagious. Shh, don't say it too loud. Someone might think you're financially flawed. Newsflash. Most people have debt. Student loans, credit cards, car payments, and that one emergency Target run that somehow totaled $482 and included 3 candles and a throw pillow named Joy. Yeah, that kind of debt. But here's the deal. Hiding it doesn't make it go away. Saying the word debt doesn't summon a financial demon. It just makes you honest. And honesty is the first step to doing something about it. And hey, while we're being honest, maybe don't tell people you listen to the Debt Sucks podcast. We're basically the Fight Club of financial shame slaying. The first rule of Debt Sucks, we talk about money. Second rule, don't tell your in-laws you listen here. They still think you're doing great. 2, broke. I'm not broke. I'm just in a temporary liquidity crisis. Nah, fam, you're broke. And that's okay. Being broke isn't a moral failure. It's not a personality trait. It's a moment, not a life sentence. I've seen millionaires go broke, real millionaires. MC Hammer, broke. Nicolas Cage bought dinosaur skulls and castles, went broke. Tony Braxton filed for bankruptcy twice, still a legend. And I've watched regular folks, teachers, Uber drivers, single moms, bounce back from flat broke to financially fierce because they owned it and made a plan. You can't fix what you won't admit, so stop trying to rebrand broke like it's a tech startup. Say it, sit with it, and then start climbing out. Being broke, that's just your wallet catching its breath. You're still in the game. 3. Bankruptcy. All right. This one gets people clutching their pearls like I just dropped an F-bomb in the middle of Sunday service. But here's the truth. Straight from a guy who's been a bankruptcy attorney for years and has walked thousands of people through it. Bankruptcy is not the end. It's a reset button. It's a lifeline. It's financial CPR when the debt monster is sitting on your chest eating hot Cheetos and blocking all the exits. People treat bankruptcy like it means failure. But let's be real. Some of the most successful people have filed and bounced back hard. Walt Disney filed before building his empire. Abraham Lincoln, yeah, even Honest Abe needed a reset. 50 Cent filed and then made money off of it with a book and a vitamin water deal. And I've seen it up close. I've helped families save their homes, protect their paychecks, and breathe again after years of sleepless, debt-filled nights. Saying I might need bankruptcy is no different than saying I might need surgery. It's serious. It's scary. But sometimes it's what saves your life. And no, your credit score won't explode in flames, and you won't get exiled to some secret debtor island. You'll just get a fresh start. So stop whispering it like it's a curse. Bankruptcy is a tool, And using the right tool at the right time, that's not weakness. That's wisdom. Number 4, I can't afford that. Why is this phrase treated like it's some kind of personal failure? We'll bend over backwards, rack up credit card debt, or say, let me check my schedule, when we know the real reason is we can't afford it. And here's the truth. Saying I can't afford that is not weakness. It's a flex. It means you're thinking long term, not living for likes or trying to keep up with your cousin's Instagram-worthy lifestyle. Real talk. If you're at the coffee shop and your friend orders a $7 oat milk caramel whatever with 2 shots of espresso and a swirl of financial denial, they ask, "You're not getting anything?" And you say, "No, I can't afford that today." Not because you're broke, but because you're focused. That $7 is part of the $100 you're stashing each month toward your shit happens fund. It's how you're making sure the next flat tire doesn't flatten your whole budget. Or maybe it's bigger. You're driving a reliable used car while your coworkers are trading in leases every 2 years. Could you qualify for the shiny new SUV? Sure. But you say, I can't afford that. Not if I want to be out of debt by next year. It's not about deprivation. It's about direction. Every time you say, I can't afford this to something, you're saying, I choose this to something better. So try it. No thanks, I can't afford that right now. It doesn't mean you're broke. It means you've got priorities. And if anyone gives you side eye, just remember you're playing the long game while they're playing pretend. Number 5, I make X dollars a year. Oh, no. Salary transparency? Run for the hills. Somebody call HR and your moms. We've been trained to treat talking about income like it's dirtier than your browser history. If nobody talks about their paycheck, how do you know if you're being paid fairly? How do you know if your coworker's making 10 grand more for doing half the work and getting away with it because he golfs with the boss? Say the number. Own the number. Normalize the number. But also, remember this. It's not about what you make. It's what you keep. I've seen people making $200,000 a year who are broke by payday because they're buried in lifestyle creep, car payments, and vacation debt. And I've seen folks making $45,000 a year who are debt-free, stacking savings, and slowly building real wealth because they know how to manage money, not just earn it. So yes, talk about income. Be proud of what you earn, but don't let the number fool you into thinking you're winning the money game. Winning means keeping more of what you make and using it on purpose. Number 6, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, welcome to the club. We meet Tuesdays, bring some snacks. No one is born knowing what a Roth IRA is. Most of us were taught to balance a checkbook in 1994 by someone who still thinks Venmo is witchcraft. Saying, I don't know what I'm doing isn't shameful, it's powerful, because once you admit it, you open the door to learning. And that's when everything starts to change. Nobody hands you a financial roadmap at graduation. So if you feel lost, you're not broken, you're just normal. And now, well, you're in the right place. Number 7, money makes me anxious. And this might be the most honest one on the list. Money stress is like that one ex who keeps texting you, hey, at 2 a.m. Annoying, persistent, and never shows up with good news. It keeps people awake at night doing late night math on their fingers. It turns date nights into budget battles. It makes you break into a cold sweat when the cashier asks, do you want to apply for our store card and save 15%? And ignoring it, well, that doesn't make it go away. That just turns it into emotional mold. It grows in the dark and ruins everything. So yeah, talk about it, write about it, yell it into a pillow, cry in your car like a financially responsible adult. Do anything but pretend like it's not happening, because bottling up money anxiety like it's a deep, dark secret just makes it more powerful. Shine a light on it, make a plan, and maybe eat a snack. You're probably just hangry and broke. And let's be honest, adulting is hard. Money just gives it more plot twists. Listener confession. All right, time for a real talk moment from one of you. Hey, Ben, I've never told my spouse I still owe $7,000 on an old credit card. I'm scared to bring it up. How do I even start that conversation? Okay, wow. First off, thank you for being honest. That's not easy. And second, you're not the only one. Debt secrets are more common than you think. So here's how you start. And use me as your scapegoat. Seriously, try this. Hey, I was listening to this podcast and it made me realize I've been carrying this thing that I need to tell you. Keep it simple. Don't justify or spiral. Just start with the facts. It might be uncomfortable at first, but honesty now prevents disaster later. Secrets grow in the dark. Shine a light on it and you can handle it together. While talking about money matters, let me say this loud and clear. Silence is a trap. It's how shame survives. It's how people stay stuck in the same financial mess for years, afraid to ask for help because they think they're the only one who doesn't get it. But you are not alone. You're not the only one who feels behind. You're not the only one who's made dumb money decisions. Trust me, I once financed a couch I couldn't afford just to impress a date. Don't ask. Talking about your money won't make you broke, but not talking about it might.
Hey, let's get real for a sec. The Debt Sucks plan, it's awesome. It works. But not everyone has the time or the patience to chip away at their financial Mount Everest. Maybe you're drowning right now, like creditors calling your grandma, paycheck gone before it lands, sleepless nights count of drowning. Sound familiar? Listen, you don't have to white knuckle your way through this alone. Instead of spending years battling debt $1 at a time, I've got you. Bankruptcy isn't a failure, it's a fresh start. And sometimes hitting reset is the smartest thing you can do. At my law firm here in South Carolina, we take the time to listen to your story and help you figure out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you. No pressure, no judgment, just straight answers and real solutions. And if you don't live in South Carolina, don't worry. I can connect you with a trusted attorney in your state. Wherever you are, help is closer than you think. So if you're ready to stop the stress and start fresh, visit debtsucks.info to share a little about your situation or call my office for a free consultation. Let's find your path forward together because sometimes you don't need a plan, you need a damn lifeline. Let me be that lifeline.
All right, here's your challenge. Pick one of those 7 taboo money words. Just one, and say it out loud this week. To a friend, a partner, your pet, your steering wheel, doesn't matter. Practice saying the uncomfortable stuff, because when you do, you take its power away. And hey, want tools to help you keep going? Go grab the free forms and money tools at debtsucks.info. They're free, they're useful, and they don't ask for your blood type or your firstborn. Also, hey, if this episode hit home, do me a favor. Like, follow, review, and share the podcast. Let's de-shame the money game together. Remember, adulting is hard. Debt makes it harder. But silence, that's the heaviest burden of all. So speak up, stand up, and as always, stay real, stay weird, and stay debt-free, my friends.